Alright, welcome. So, this is going to be a little different. This is not a video game, nor is it a fence. It's my first attempt at, something different. So right here, I got a 1997 Ford Ranger, 2.3 liter engine, manual transmission. Pretty excited for this one. I've never had an opportunity to really tear apart a vehicle that I wasn't trying to drive every day, didn't need it up and running. So currently the parking brake wasn't working. I just finished removing the lines. I managed to do it without taking apart the brake, which was pretty nice. Hopefully assembly I'll have a similar luck. Yeah, I should have opened this more. We're gonna redo this. There's the line itself. We're gonna put a bed liner in here at some point. We're gonna do all this ourselves. We're gonna learn a bunch. Up in here I've started, haven't gotten super far. That's why I got a lot of these tools still here. Go ahead and plug this in. It's my sophisticated lighting system. Oh, sorry, that's bright. So, got a lot of rust. It's to be expected. And obviously there's gonna be things I cannot get to without actually removing this. And I'm sort of just doing like as I'm getting some work done, I wanted to just kind of try to correct some of this, maybe cover it up or slow it down at least. I do understand that making it look brand new or perfect just isn't gonna happen really. So I'm gonna do my best to make it look good though. Looks like there was at some point an undercoating in here. So when that was on or how old, I don't know. So I think I'm gonna hit it with a couple things, not the least of which try to get as much of the rust off as I can. This will be the first time I've ever used this. It was really cheap at Harbor Freight, so I figured I'd give her a go. Got a sanding block as well, and then some 40 grit. And this stuff is something I don't really know a whole lot about. I kind of wanted to get the Rust-Oleum. I need to get away from that light, eh? The Rust-Oleum version, but this is what I found at O'Reilly's, so I'm gonna do my best to get as much off as possible and then hit it with this after I clean her all up. For the most part, it feels like a pretty doable project. And then I got brake lines coming in a couple days. I'll be able to hook those up to this guy right here, which goes up to the pedal. I checked to make sure everything from there forward is fine. So having multiple lines kind of helped me out on that one. I don't have to replace anything else. Do got to clean up some corrosion on the battery, and I'll be going in here next, going through this. I believe deep down here is what's called the steering gearbox. Can't really see it right now, but I promise it's there. And we're gonna have to tackle that. I think it's leaking, so I'm gonna have to get rid of that, replace it rather. And while I'm in there, I think I'm gonna clean up a lot of this engine bay too, because I'll have to take out most of this side here. It'll give me really good access to all this, so I might as well, clean that up. And then one day we're gonna put a turbo on here, believe it or not. So that should be pretty fun. You guys pay attention, watch this line. There'll be a lot of cool stuff going on this one, so hoping at least. I'll try to do paint correction, headlight stuff. Just kind of want to restore it really, bring it back to a good level. I can use it for a few more years, and then put a turbo on it, which will probably make the whole few years thing diminish a little bit. But hey, maybe we'll get some fun out of this, And also we're gonna learn some stuff, and it'll be good. So let's see if I can get this camera set up in a way that you'll all be able to watch along, and we'll give it a go. I do appreciate you watching, Let's do this. All right. Just wrap that up. Over there. Just wanted to give a good image of what the other side looks like before I tackle it, you know. Probably look rather funny right now. Nah, no more funny than I always do. So it's not about me though, it's about this work. And here's what we got to start with. This one seems like it's in better shape. You know, that lining on there might just be covering rust though. You know, it's probably put on kind of recently, I don't know. I want to clean all this out too though. And oh, and I gotta put that back together. It's on the list, all right? But yeah, I'm gonna tackle this other side here real quick. Then we'll regroup on the original side together. I just got better lighting over there, that's all. All right, see you there. All right, I think time to get back into it. Went ahead and had some dinner with the kiddo. Hung out for a little bit. I think it's time to get back at it. Plenty of time to dry, so I'd say we just go ahead and clamp you guys onto the brake. And just trying to think about masking some stuff off, maybe. I think I should be okay though, honestly. A lot of it's going to be replaced, and I'm going to make sure I avoid. The brake is pretty far away, so it's not really any issues there. And it's a drum, so it's covered anyway by the drum. I won't be spraying directly towards it, so I don't think it's an issue. Gotta shake this can up for about a minute, and then get my mask on, and we'll go ahead and start putting it on. I gotta put a couple coats on, and about 2 minutes in between each one, so we'll do that. We'll give her a go. Probably do that, and then tomorrow I think we'll have to do the undercoat itself, so that'll be good. Shake, shake, shake. Like I said, I'm using this here conveniently placed spot right there, rust fix. Right, so the picture has some pretty gnarly rust on it, and they just kind of sprayed it over. So I'm thinking that, you know, this ought to be not the worst idea, but if it is, that's kind of what I got this for, is to try to learn some of this stuff on and see what's worth it and what's not. And did I do good enough, or did I need to do more? Probably more, huh? There just seems like there's so much rust still. It's so smooth. Such a weird balance. My fingers are clean. It's all clean. I don't know. So we're gonna give it a go. All right. It is the next day. Giving it about pretty much 24 hours. Now, about an hour ago, I went through and cleaned everything up, wiped down. On the what I'm assuming is previous undercoating, there was kind of like a residue, sort of like an oiliness. You can see that it's shinier, so I do worry that it maybe won't stick that great there. Maybe water's stuck up in it. But like to the touch, you know, it comes out totally dry, so I'm just gonna have to run with it. Now, just a quick reminder, I actually was just watching a video today. This is shot. Like, there's a hole in it. It's shot. Those are gonna be replaced, possibly before I even put it back down on the ground. And if I do, or when I do, I'll be extending this rust removal / undercoating process further in, and I know I'll have to cut back into what I've done basically to make it uniform, but I think it'll be worth it, and this is a learning process, so anything I mess up now I can correct at that time, you know. So probably replace the leaf springs too, because they are rusty and deformed. But with all that said, let's get into it. Toss that ventilator on. I believe that's it, ladies and gentlemen. From here, you let it sit. There you are. Alright. Well, this is going to go on the internet, so I'm sure somebody will tell me what I did wrong, as is tradition. And when they do, hopefully I can fix it and do it better next time. More importantly, I think it's protected. Certainly better than it was. And I'll be damned if I don't think it looks a little better at least. But hey, I'm gonna go ahead and give the other side a shot. Oh. And yeah, I didn't go too crazy on this part, but hopefully it comes out just as good as this one. Alright. There we are. Not too bad. See a spot I could have got a little better, I see. But, you know, all things considered, I'd say it's a bit of an improvement over what it was. How long will it last? Well, it can be tough to say. I don't really know. It's my first time in Mazda. I'm cleaning it in between. Yeah, there's not a lot of light over here, is there? Let's see if I can improve that real quick. I mean, definitely looks, like I said, a lot better. New brake lines will be coming in here. If I were to paint that hub, probably be a massive improvement once I get the new leaf springs in. Gosh, I think it'll look pretty much new. It's coming along nice. Appreciate you guys watching. I'll have to catch you next time.